Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me and if you can see me. Not necessarily see me. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me first. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me in the comment section. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Give like a thumbs up, like comments. Let me know if you can hear me in the comment section. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me in the comment section. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me in the comment section. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me in the comment section. Let me know if you can hear me in the comment section. Let me know if you can hear me in the comment section. Can you hear me? Am I loud and clear? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Am I loud and clear? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, Uche said, I can hear you. Thank you, Uche. Thank you for that. Thank you, Uche. We're just going to give like the next 5 to 7 minutes so that others can join. If you join, let me know if you can hear me in the comment section. If you join, let me know if you can hear me and you can see my screen. Kachi said, yes, yes, coach. Thank you, Kachi. So let me know if you can. We're just going to like start like introducing like ourselves, where we're joining from. And we're going to give like the next, 5 to 7 minutes. If you're an affiliate, it's time to like tell your prospects or the people you're inviting to this training that the training has started. So I can hear you. BV said, I can hear you. Thank you. I can hear you, James. Thank you. Now, while we are waiting for others to join, we're just going to give like the next 5 to 7 minutes for others to join. Can you let us know where you're joining this live from, like the state and the country where you're joining this live from? Let's know in the comments the state and let's know the state where you're joining this live from. Let's know the state where you're joining this live from. Let's know the state and the country where you're joining this live from. Let's get to meet each other. 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 Let's know where you're joining from. I can't hear you, ma. Good evening. I'm joining from Lagos, Nigeria. Queen said from Abuja. Nice to meet you, Queen. I can hear you, ma'am. James said, I'm from Edo State. BV said, Lagos, Nigeria. Akintude said, Ondo State. Uche said, Lagos, Nigeria. Ibrahim said, I'm joining from Abuja, Nigeria. Marvelous said, Ogun State, Nigeria. Chika said, Calabar, I can hear you, Lagos, Nigeria. I'm in Delta State. I'm joining from Republic of Benin. Lagos, Nigeria. I'm joining from Lagos, Nigeria. If you're excited like me, so I'm gonna just put on my camera so that you can see me. If you're excited like me, like, hi, good evening, ma'am. Victoria, hi. Danielle said, Abuja, Nigeria. I'm joining from Lagos, Nigeria. I'm joining from Edo State, Nigeria. I'm really, really excited to meet each and every one of you. Like, when I come to teach, when I come to talk, like, this is like my safe space. Do you know what? For something to be your safe space, it means that this is where you find strength. This is where you feel like you have authority in. So we're going to give like the next 5 more minutes for every other person who wants to be part of us to join. So for every other person who wants to be part of us, we're just going to give 5 more minutes and we would get your audible. Thank you, Tola. and we're just going to get started. 5 more minutes. This is 7:03 Nigerian time, which is 1:03 my time. So once is 1:08, which is 7:08 Nigerian time. It is 7:08 Nigerian time. We'll get started. So let's just keep telling us where you're joining from, like the state and the country where you're joining from, the state and the country where you're joining from. Let's get to meet each other. We seem to have a lot of people from Abuja, like we seem to have a lot of people from Lagos, from Abuja. Guys, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but you know we're going to be having a get-together in Lagos by December. Well, I'm still going to communicate this in our groups. We're going to be having a get-together in Lagos. Get-together of talking about how to make money. You're getting to meet Coach Chi. We're going to have a get-together in Lagos this year by the special grace of God, and in Delta State for those in the eastern part of Nigeria. So Tola said Akure, Nigeria. Goodness said Lagos, Nigeria, and another. So let's keep like putting it in the comments where you're joining from. Like, keep putting it in the comments where you're joining from. Put it in the comment section where you're joining from. Let's get to meet each other, and we're starting in the next 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes, and we get started. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes, and we get started. 3 more minutes. So 3 more minutes, and we get started. 3 more minutes, and we get started. 3 more minutes, and we get started. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes, and we get started. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes, and we get started. 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 2 more minutes. We're almost close to starting. 2 more minutes, and we get started. 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 And I can't wait to learn and relearn with you. I'm just trying to see done under free virtual assistant. So we have 1 more minute, and we get started. 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 1 more minute. 1 more minute, and we get started. So let us know in the comments where you're joining us from. Let us know in the comments where you're joining us from. Let us know in the comments where you're joining us from. Let us know in the comments where you're joining us from. Let us know in the comments where you're joining us from. Let us know in the comments where you're joining us from. And we're going to be starting in the next 1 more minute. Just 1 more minute. Just 1 more minute, and we get started. 1 more minute, and we get started. 1 more minute, and we get started. All right, guys. So it's officially 1:08, and like I said, I'm not going to waste our time today. We're just going to kickstart with what we have doing right now. I'm excited to meet each and every one of you. If there's anything I look forward to, it is like being able to like come teach people. It is being able to come teach people about how to make money. Like, it is something I'm really passionate about. I'm really passionate about youths being independent, youth having a skill that they can monetize. I'm really big on you being able to like live life in your own terms. So I'm going to be teaching you something that can help you do that today. So the least you can do right now is like share the link of this video, like just tag somebody along, share it, let somebody at least learn. Let it be a seed you're sowing in the life of whoever that you love in 2024 to prepare them in making money in 2025. So I welcome you all to today's free virtual assistant training. And in this training, by the end of this training, if you stay towards to the end of this training, I'll be sharing with you how I am able to make 1K to 3K monthly as a virtual assistant. I'm just going to be telling you the truth, the reality of how it is. It is totally up to you to it is totally up to you to decide what you want to do with the information you gain from me today. Now, before we start or before we set the ball rolling, how many of you are willing to start earning online? Because again, you can take a horse to the stream, but you can't force the horse to drink water, right? So let's start by knowing how many of us are ready to make money online. Let me see it in the comment section. I am ready to make money online. Let me see it in the comment section. Are you ready to make money online? Let me see it in the comment section. Let me see if all of us, we are at the same energy level. Esther say, I'm ready. You're just saying it casually. This is not the energy of somebody that is ready. Esther, this is not the energy of somebody that is ready. Are you ready? Hello, I'm watching from Lagos. Are you ready? Are you ready to make money online? Yetunde said, I am ready to make money online. Who is ready in today's life to make money online? Ibere said, I'm ready. Faith said, I'm ready. Thomas said, I'm ready. Fred, Ibrahim, Kemi, Ruth, and everybody. I think I'm loving this. I'm loving this already. I'm ready to make money online. Awesome. Because I'm a big believer that you can't give people what they don't want. Like Sharon said, I'm ready to make money online. You can't give people what they don't want. I'm watching from Canada. Hi, Esther. I'm a big believer that you can't give people what they don't want. If you're not ready to make money online, nothing I say today, we push you to make money online. So first, you need to be convinced within yourself, because it starts from your mindset. So, okay, I love this. Uche said, ready like yesterday. Joy said, I'm ready to make money online. Favor said, good evening, journey from Bini. Okay, I'm ready to make money online. I'm loving this set of people already, right? Now, before we dive into the virtual assistant field and everything, let's look at statistics. Statistics would help you buckle your shoe. It would help you get ready to say, this is the industry I want to be in. Statistics would help you. Now, the freelance markets, everybody who works remotely, people who offer different things online, it is a freelance market. So get your pen and your paper if you've not done that. Grab a bottle of drink or a bottle of water if you're yet to do that, and get ready for a mindset shift. Now, the freelance market is projected to reach a value of 455,000.2 billion as at 2023. Now, this same industry is projected to grow to 500 billion by the end of 2024. That means, as we are talking right now, this is one of the biggest industry that gives money. Now, this demonstrates the immense potential of the freelance industry. So if you're not in the freelance industry, if you're not thinking of how to tap from the lucrative potential of the freelance industry, that means you're still in 2009. Maybe you're still even in 2001. As at this 2024 that we are in, if you're not already benefiting from the freelance markets, or you're yet to, or you're still is this an industry I want to go into? go and get water and begin to wash your face, because I don't know what you're thinking or what is holding you back. Now, let's now focus on, we want to narrow it down to the virtual assistant industry. According to recent statistics, the global virtual assistant market is projected to reach 16.1 billion by 2026. Now, I want to ask you, are you part of those who will benefit from this? Like, are you part of those who will benefit from these statistics in the virtual assistant industry? I'm going to be explaining what virtual assistant is all about for you, but are you part of those? Do you see yourself among those that will be benefiting from this virtual assistant industry? Let me know in the comment section. Do you see yourself? I used to tell my sister that whether you see it or not, I'm seeing it for all of us in our family. We are part of this industry. And every day I'm pushing my siblings online because that is where the money resides. So do you see yourself as part of those that will benefit, those that will eat the fruits of this online industry? If you don't see yourself, I'm seeing it for you. But let me know in the comment section if you see yourself in this industry, the same way I am seeing myself in it. Now, I'm not telling you what is not in existence. So many persons have that glorified title of I am a virtual assistant, but they are just barely surviving. They are not even thriving. Like if I open like so many of my accounts and I show you the amount of proposals I receive every day, it would wow you. Now, so many persons survive. They are barely just having that I am a virtual assistant title, but they are surviving. They are not thriving. Your goal as a virtual assistant, your goal in the freelance industry is to become an indispensable asset. And trust me, when I tell you this, I tell you from a place of confidence. The only limitation to the realization of your dream, to the realization of how much you can earn, is the doubts you have. It's totally fine, maybe if you would not believe that some people make millions online every day. It's totally fine if that is the mental space you're in. But I want to move you out of that mental space to tell you that the potential to make millions in this industry is crazy. Will there be limitation? We're going to talk about some limitations and everything. I'm going to take in your questions and we continue. So towards the end, there'll be time for questions. So if you have any question, please write it down so that you will not forget it. Just write it down in your notepad or anywhere so that you will not forget it. Now, if you believe you can make millions, if you believe you can thrive in this industry, you will thrive. It's just as simple as that. It's not rocket science. It starts in your brain first. Now, you might be wondering, who is this lady that is aspiring to perspire me? Or who is this lady that is trying to like push me out of my comfort zone? Or who is this lady that is trying to help me unlearn what I've learned for a very long time? My name is Chinyere. You can call me Coach Chi. My name is Chinyere Linda Agbasire. Ni Agbasire Udo. Ni Agbasire because Agbasire used to be my father. Is my father's name, sorry. But used to be, right? Because currently my son name is Udo. Now, as you can see me, I am a mom. So if you're here and you're a mom, welcome. Let's identify where you tried. And I wear many hats. And I feel like I tell myself that I'm the identity of Africans. I'm an identity of where I come from. I'm an identity of being a Nigerian, being an African, and whatsoever that you can call it. I wear many hats. I just finished my master's in communication, and I'm currently pursuing my other master's, my second master's in marketing analytics. So yes, I am a student. So outside of academia, I am a mom. You can see my baby. He's bigger than this. This was when I think he was like around 6 months. So my baby is like around 1 year plus right now. So I am a mom. So if you're a mom, welcome. I'm a wife. If you're a wife, welcome. I am a teacher. If you do 9 to 5, all of us, I teach. I'm a graduate teaching assistant, so I teach. I'm a virtual assistant. I'm a student, and I'm a coach. And of course, I have my own life outside of all of these things. So if you're a mom, you're a student, whatsoever category, you're a parent, I feel it because I fall into this category in different areas. So I'm not just excited to tell you about how to make money. I'm excited to tell you about an industry that I found in 2019. I became a virtual assistant in 2019. And since 2019 up till now, I can comfortably tell you that this is my biggest blessing. And that is why I am always excited to talk about it. Now, who is this training for? This training is for you if you're tired of, abeg, find me urgent 2K. Abeg, borrow me 5K. Anyone who wants to learn in-demand skill, this training is for you. This training is for you if you need to learn transferable skills. And I say transferable skills because most of what you learn in school is just theory. There is no practical to it. That thing you have learned in school probably might not land you job. Why? Because you need practicality to show for it. So this training is for you if you're fresh out of school, you're a student, you're looking to practice something that can help you earn in dollar. You're anyone who wants to work remotely or even on site. You're a 9-to-5 worker. You're unemployed. You're a business owner who is looking for a side hustle. You're a government worker who is looking for a side hustle. You're a stay-at-home mom. You're a father. Being a virtual assistant is gender neutral. It's not just for parents. So if you fall in this category, welcome. This training is for you. Now, I will give a big background of my story so that you can get to understand me and understand why I am doing what I'm doing. Before I left university, for those of us who are in university, for those of us who understand what the job market looks like, right? You would know that there is age discrimination in our job market. I know that this age discrimination cuts across so many countries, including Nigeria. I went to school, I went to school a bit late. By the time I was graduating from school, I was already 26. Like I was really leaving university at 26. When my mates were searching for a job, I could not search for a job because every job that I saw, the age that they were looking for 18 to 25. And as at graduation, I was almost 26. So it was obvious that there was no job waiting for me anywhere. There was no job waiting for me anywhere. That was my reality. And this is the reality of many Nigerians. This is the reality of many people who are online. This is the reality of many people who went to school pretty late. Even you that you're going to school now, there is no certainty that you will graduate and there is job, right? Now, my parents were not well-to-do. We were comfortable, but my father didn't know anybody that could refer me to anybody. The only person that we knew was God, obviously, who was the person who has piloted me and all of this. During COVID, while all of this was happening, I was going for NYC and everything. During COVID, I was among the people that had to stay at home, enjoy Alawi with NYSC and COVID. Now, during that period, this was like early 2020. I was just trolling through social media one time and I saw social media management. This was how I went into this space. So I went into researching of what social media management was. There was not really a lot of people who were talking about it. I said, okay, I love to press my phone. I love to do this. I went into social media marketing. I started learning. I started documenting my journey. I am big on learning and implementation. I am big on documenting your journey. So I started learning and documenting my journey and all of that. Within 2 months of doing this, 3 months, an HR reached out to me, and that was how I got my first job. Now, in between that job, it was a process of practice make progress. I kept improving myself. I kept working on myself to be better. I kept just learning because I never get tired of learning, right? So as we continued, in between the line, my company wanted to retrench and they were like, okay, my manager then asked me, is there any other thing I would love to do? I said content writing, that I've always wanted to write. That was how she moved me. She was like, okay, you're really a nice person. I don't want to let you go. She started teaching me how to write content. So I learned content writing on the job. This is me now talking about keep learning. I kept learning. It has taken me over 4 or 5 years to probably get to where I am today because I am consistent, because I have decided to stay relevant. But most person even give up before their success story starts. Now, it's also a case of patience and adaptability. Why do I say patient? There were those days when I was learning. It was so difficult for me to grasp what I was learning, but I was patient. I kept going back, kept relearning, and I was adaptable. Being adaptable is I was willing to learn new tools. Imagine if my clients then had told me, "Oh, we are retrenching. What can you do?" And I say nothing. I would have been out of job, right? I know as at that time, they were paying me 165,000 and they were paying me money for data. So I was working from home. The company is a US-based company. I was working from home and they were contracted by a Nigerian company. They give us the job to do. They pay us in Naira. But it was beautiful because most of my mates that were graduating from school, they were not even doing jobs that were up to 100,000. And even if they were going to the office. And you're hearing from somebody who I've never worked in an office. So I'm telling you the reality of how it is. And you can be that same person, right? You might choose to work in office, fine, but working remotely works. And it's not rocket science. It's not magic. Now, why should you listen to me? You might be wondering. I have over 4 or 5 years experience in this field as a virtual assistant. I have dedicated myself to like mastering different platforms. When I teach my students, I tell them that I can use over 6 to 7 CRM. So you're not learning from somebody who is a newbie. You're listening to somebody who has authority in this industry. If there's anything to say, I have seen it literally all. I have done different things as a virtual assistant. And I'm going to talk about maybe niching down in between all of these things. For people who are listening to me and they're like, what about the space of niching down? Are you niching down when you have not even known where you're going to? But that is another topic for another day. Now, the only thing I have known and done is I have learned how to work with international clients. All the clients I have worked with consecutively for the past 5 years, they are international clients. Different international clients from different fields. What has this done for me? It has not only taught me different diverse culture, it has taught me work ethics and business practices that work in different fields. I have ongoing involvement in this field. What does that mean? You're not talking to a coach who is coaching because they are tired of being a virtual assistant or because they do not have job. I currently have 2 clients I am working with. I cannot take more because with everything I have told you that I'm doing and with all the hats I am wearing, I no one die before my time. I no one break down. So I currently am working with 2 clients outside every other thing that I'm doing. So you're not talking or you're not listening to somebody who is not involved. I am still fully involved in this industry. So you can count on me for first-hand information, actionable advice on how to navigate different platforms to look for a job. Even as yesterday, I was taking training from somebody who was teaching me how to look for a job in some certain platforms that I'll be sharing with my students. Now, you're also listening to somebody who have learned how to attract clients, retain clients, manage clients, and onboard clients over time. And I've learned how to build lasting professional relationships. I can tell you from a place of confidence that every single client I have worked with in this industry, we are friends. I have their contact, which is the most important thing, because that's where you would not stay without job. I have taught over 750 students in the space of 7 months. So most of them have gotten jobs. Some of them are still at the verge of getting jobs. So you're listening from somebody who you can trust to get value from. Now, these are what some of my students are saying in case you're still having doubts. Should I even listen to this person? Oge said, Kochi, thank you so much for the life-changing training. I got so much value. I'm exposed to many things. I must also commend your humility, selfless activities, tolerance, and so on. You are really doing well in this industry, right? It's been an amazing journey with you, Coach Chinyere Agbasire. I've learned a lot. I got value. Thank you for imparting us. You're blessed. Now, and so on and so forth. Thank you so much, Coach Chi. You're a born teacher. Your teaching skills are 100%. For a newbie in the virtual assistant field, assimilation of the topics were easy. Thank you for being a true teacher. You poured out yourself completely, and I appreciate your honesty. Thank you, ma'am. And so on and so forth. I do not want to come and start reading. I must say, so let me say this again. I must say Coach Chinyere was born to teach. Her voice carries hope, encouragement, relentlessness, and determination to succeed, even in the face of adversity. The journey so far is inspiring. Each model is filled with different tools that says, do not rest on your oaks. Yesterday tools are not sufficient for a virtual assistant. Wake up, the journey is still far. Thank goodness for the coach who knows her honors. She starts the class with her selected preaching of not giving up. This alone revives a failing heart. Let me hang up on my epistle for now. It is endless, and I can keep reading over and over all that my students have to say. To be honest, it's not only about the models. Mimi said, I feel exposed. I only feel like a proper graduate that has an idea of a lot of things. This class has affected my entire life positively. Thank you, Coach Chi, for pouring yourself selflessly. Now, what I want to highlight, my key point of saying this is, key terms, I do not sometimes care about, obviously, I love that my students are seeing this, but I care about those keywords that differentiate me from other coaches. That is being selfless, being humble, being a true teacher. And tell you what it is, and it is what it is. Now, what would we be covering in today's training? I'm going to be teaching you who a virtual assistant is, the skills and tools that you need, reason for profit in the VA industry, how to start, profitable niches that you can focus on while starting, why most virtual assistants don't earn or land clients. We're going to be looking at problems that many VA face. I'm going to be showing you or teaching you how I'm able to make 1K to 3K monthly as a virtual assistant. And at the end of it, we're having Q&A section. Now, let's go deep into it. Who is a virtual assistant? In a simple layman tone, a virtual assistant is an independent contractor. An independent contractor is you're like Jagaban. You're for no one, but you're for everybody. What that means is you're not for a particular client. You can work with multiple clients. You are an independent contractor. So you can be working remotely at home, but you're not a virtual assistant. What makes you a virtual assistant is your ability to be working with multiple people because you are an independent contractor. That's why I said I have multiple clients I work with. Now, your goal as a virtual assistant is to help people, help businesses with different tasks remotely from your home or from anywhere. Maybe you can rent an office space. You can be on the island. You can be on the beach. You can even be inside the ocean. As long as there is network there, you can do your virtual assistant stuff. As long as you have your computer or your phone and you have an internet, you can deliver your service jejely. Now, a virtual assistant, the other thing that stands you out as a virtual assistant is the services you can provide with the skills that you have. Virtual assistants offer different range of services. You can do administrative support, customer service, conducting research, creating documents, presentation, handling social media. I'm still going to list some of the things you're going to do, but this is just a few of the things you can do as a virtual assistant. Now, think of a virtual assistant as somebody who provides support from a distance. All of the people I have worked with in the last 5 years of being in this industry, none of them know me in person. Now, for Zoom, we they use do our meeting, or you send me text, I reply. I deliver my service, you pay me. So see a virtual assistant as somebody who provides support from afar. So if you've been confused about that word, virtual assistant, they are just simply people that provide support from afar. Nothing less, nothing more. The term virtual assistant is just an industry word that covers freelancers that use their skills and services to work from home and support multiple people. Is this clear? Does this make sense? So often you would work independently. Sometimes you'll be working in a team. Sometimes you would work independently. That is why you are an independent contractor. Let me know in the comment section if you're understanding this simple way that I'm breaking down who a virtual assistant is. So your goal is to use your skills and expertise to assist a business owner to lighten their burden, solve a particular problem for them. In exchange, you're exchanging your time for their money. Does it make sense? Do you understand me? Let me know in the comment section if you're following me. I understand. So it is just you using your skill. I am offering you my skill, assuming you're a business owner. I'm offering you my skill and you're paying me. So I'm giving you my time. And it's like you're offering your time in exchange of money. You're doing a particular service or skill in exchange of money. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as ABC. The term virtual assistant is just a household name that covers those that work online, that work remotely, they work independently, and they work with multiple people. Now, since we understand who a virtual assistant is, what are the kind of tasks that you can do as a VA? It is endless. Anything that can be done in an office setting. Outside things like maybe things that need you to be physically present. You know, there are things that need you to be physically present, like installation. You need to go there and be physically present to do it. But outside of that, anything you can do in an office that does not require you to be present to install anything, you can literally do it at home. I have a list of few. I'm just going to list it, but the list is endless. So don't shortcut yourself and be like, oh, my own field is not here. Everybody has a space in this field. You can do scheduling. You can do travel planning. You can become a travel blogger and you're a virtual assistant. You can do customer service support. You can do customer representative. You can do email and inbox management. You can do research and presentation, file organization and storage. You can do bookkeeping. You can do social media management. You can do digital marketing. You can do lead generation. You can do SEO. You can do content writing. You can do media buying. You can do graphic design. You can do video editing, web development, data entry, administrative assistant. You can do project management. You can do transcription. You can do sales follow-up, inventory management, cold calling, telemarketing, order processing, competitor analysis, CRM data management. You can do recruitment, process documentation, business development, name it, data analytics, name it. Whatsoever you can do from home, you can do it as a virtual assistant. The list is more and it is even endless. If I go over and over all of this, we might not live here. So that is why I tell people that the industry is not saturated. It's just that you're chasing the saturated parts. Because there are other places you can go into e-commerce assistance. It is endless. It is endless. You can go into sales. You can go into communication. You can go into branding. You can go into content strategy. It is endless. Now, who can work as a virtual assistant? Who is this industry for? You can work with founders of various sectors. Who can you work with as a virtual assistant? Who can you work with as a virtual assistant? You can work with founders across any sector. When I say across any sector, health, education, across any sector, you can work with influencers. You can be virtual assistant for influencers. You can be virtual assistant for digital creators. You can be virtual assistant for CEOs. You can work with digital and product creators. You can work with CEOs of any brand. You can work with business owners and consultants. You can work with government officials. You can work with executive and managers. You can work in the health industry. You can work in the teaching industry, the education industry, fashion industry, Web3 and crypto space. You can do travel industry. You can work with any company. Companies are recruiting online 20 every single day. So you can work with companies, you can work with firms, you can work with organizations, you can work with brands. Any sector, just mention it. I want you to leave this training today with a different mindset from all the things that have clustered your brain that you've been hearing about virtual assistants. That is why I am explaining it in this detail and carefully. You can literally find your feet. Anyone that is a business owner, anyone that has company, anyone that needs a service, you can work with them as a virtual assistant. The question is now, do you have the skills you can use to work with them? That is now the question. Now, how do you start if you want to be a VA? That's probably the question on the mind of everybody. That is probably the question on the mind of everybody. How do I start? I want to be a VA. How do I even start? Where do I start? Where do I go from here? Hold on. Don't be in a hurry. Let me show you where to start. The first place to start, and you're hearing this from somebody who is experienced in this field, is to identify your skills. What skills do you have? Organizational skill, communication skill, writing skill, social media skill, data entry skill, project management skill, communication skill, whatsoever skill that you have. And remember, I told you to come with your pen and paper. Write it down. Highlight what you're good at doing. Like, what are you good at doing? Highlight it. Highlight it. List it down in that paper you're holding. The next thing when you have identified your skill is to research the markets. Look into what services are in demand. Explore job boards, freelancing websites, social media groups. Your goal is to understand the needs of business owners. You can't solve what you don't know. You can't provide a service for what you don't know. You need to know what their problems are and then identify how you can be there for them. Now, you need to create a service. When you have identified your skill, you've explored the market, you need to create your service. What service can you offer with your skill? This could include maybe content creation. This could include customer service support. This could include administrative support, data entry, data analytics. Create your service around your skills. The next one, I'm just giving you snippets of how to start, is to network and market yourself. Nobody will promote you. Every single person in my house, my husband, his friends, my friends, they all know I'm a virtual assistant. I no care. I carry my business on my head. Like life depends on it. You need to begin to connect with potential clients, other virtual assistants through social media, through platforms, networking events, share your expertise with other people, network with other people, build conversations, build relationships, talk about what you do, network your way through. We're just talking about network and marketing yourself. Applying for a job is one of it. But trust me, talking about what you do will bring you more persons in the long run than just submitting CV. Start small and gain experience. A lot of people care more about, I want to make 1 million in one day, but they don't even have the skills to make that thing. Start small. Start building yourself. Start with little projects and work your way up. Continuous learning and improvements. If there's anything that will keep you relevant in this field, it is learning and implementing. I was talking to somebody today and he was telling me something and he said, it's not just about going to Udemy and Coursera to take courses. You don't get practicality from there. That is just the truth. You might have 10 certification, but there is no practical. You can't even defend what you have learned. So while you're continuously learning and improving yourself, you need to implement. You need to implement. You need to implement. Now, what are the skills and tools you need to thrive as a VA? Part of the skills you need, communication skill. You know if you speak Pidgin for here, Pidgin know they work for here. You need to be able to write well. There are tools that can help you in terms of like writing well. AI tools can help you and all of that. But you see things like verbal communication, interacting with clients, you know if you speak Pidgin, right? Time management, you need to have the ability to manage multiple tasks and complete tasks timely. That is one very essential skill. Technical proficiency, you need to be able to like use tools like Microsoft Office, Google Workspace, and other industry-specific tools. Adaptability, your readiness to learn and adapt to new tools and technology as per your client's requirements. Attention to detail, you need to be meticulous. Like you need to like read through the line and think clearly. You need to think for yourself. Document creation, quality work. That shows you pay attention to details. Now, what tools do you need? You need project management tools. You need to be able to use project management tools like Asana, Trello, Monday.com. This would help you be able to manage deadlines, collaboration, and all of that. You need to be able to use communication tools such as Slack, Team, Zoom for real-time communication and virtual meetings. You need to be able to know how to use file sharing storage like Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive for being able to share and store documents securely. Calendar and scheduling tools. You need to be able to know how to use Google Calendar, Calendarly to be able to like manage appointments and schedule things efficiently. Email management tools, platforms like Gmail, Outlook, specific email management platform. You need to be able to learn a little bit of CRM like Salesforce, HubSpot, Zoho, all of those things. They are skills that are transferable to any industry that you're in. Now, what are some profitable niches? In case you're wondering, I want to go into being a virtual assistant. I think I just made a list of about 10 here. There are more. I think I share over 50 to 70 with my students. We have real estate virtual assistants. We have e-commerce supports. We have social media management. We have administrative support. We have bookkeeping and accounting assistants. We have travel assistants. We have health and wellness support. We have graphic design support. The list of profitable niches are endless. They are endless. You can go into brand communication. You can go into content marketing. You can go into administrative. You can go into content marketing. You can go into marketing analytics. The list is endless and it is plenty. Akintunde said you are fast. Praise, you said you are fast. You know, you can always come back to rewatch this video, right? If not, we're going to spend the next 3 hours here. So these are some of the profitable niches that one can focus on, and there are more. And when it comes to niching down, I tell my students, in niching down, you don't need to live where you are. Assuming you have a bachelor's degree, you have a master's degree, or even if you don't have any degree, you can find your feet. But with that degree that you currently have, you don't need to leave that degree that you have. You can carve an industry in what you already know. Now, why is there reason? Why is the industry very profitable? Why are people talking about the profits in this industry? See, the best time to be a virtual assistant is now. Why? There is remote work trend. We have an increasing demand of working online. Many businesses, entrepreneurs, and professionals are seeking remote people to support them. So if you're wondering, when should I have, what am I late? This is the best time to actually become a virtual assistant. It is a cost-effective solution. Do you know how much companies will pay to retain people to work in the office and how much they would pay when you're working online? If you're working in person, they are considering things like stacks. They are considering a lot of things. But it is cost effective because as virtual assistants, you can be hired full-time and you can do multiple things for your clients. It is also flexible and scalable. Why? Virtual assistants are flexible. If you hire me as a communication manager in the office and tomorrow you assign me email management, I no go do. Right? I will not. So, but because you're a virtual assistant, you can do some of these things. You'll be able to do it for your clients, right? Now we have increased entrepreneurship. The rise of entrepreneur, we have a lot of people who are becoming CEOs, people who are founding businesses, who are going into developing their businesses, who are becoming solopreneur, and they will need you to handle tax for them. So it's not an industry that is going anywhere soon. I have about 3 VAs that work for me because I'm a business owner, right? So business owners, I think this week alone, I recommended about, I think 2-3 people to my clients that they are going to work with as a virtual assistants. Like my students, I'm talking about my students. I recommended them for virtual assistant jobs. So people are building businesses every day. My digital marketing training, so many persons were asking me yesterday, they want to build their social media, they need virtual assistants. I'll go and recommend my students. So people are building businesses. So if you think that this industry is saturated, you don't understand your skill. You don't know what you're doing. That's probably the reason, because it's not saturated. Now, why is it that most virtual assistants don't earn or land clients? This is like the biggest struggle of most virtual assistants, earning and landing clients. And I'm just going to share few mistakes that many of them are making so that you can begin to realize, am I making any of this mistake? I do not want to make any of this mistake if I want to become a virtual assistant. The number one is setting your rate too high or too low without considering the value you bring. If I say right now that I charge $35 per hour, for instance, I know the value I bring to the table. You that you're listening to me, what value do you bring to the table? that would make you say, I am charging $30 per hour? What value would you even bring to the table when you say, I am charging $5 per hour? Undercharging yourself can make a client feel like can make a client feel like you're not proficient. Overcharging yourself without considering the skills you bring to the table can also make the clients feel like you don't know what you're saying. You need to find a balance. Number two, having vague or unclear description of the services can confuse your potential clients. I was reviewing some of my students' portfolio, some of my students' CV. We had CV review before I jumped on this training. We had CV review. If you later check this my YouTube, you see the CV review that we had today. And I was telling one of my students, you can't be putting a CV that your CV cannot be targeted to so many things to make your clients confused. The description of what you do should not be so vague that whoever that will see it will be confused. 3, lack of portfolio. Many VAs do not even have portfolios at all. Some of them that have, if you see their portfolio, you will cry, you will say, Jesus, my Lord. It cannot scale. They are just shouting, no job, no job. Where will you even get a job? What can you show that you can do? Now, so many persons rely solely on maybe LinkedIn and UPWORK. That is not the only place to get jobs. There are different sites you can get jobs. Yesterday, I was taking a training with somebody that was helping me, like different platforms that he's been using to get jobs for his students. He was teaching me how to use it, and I will be walking my students through those platforms soon on how to use it to get jobs. You should not only rely on LinkedIn and Upwork. And even when you see job boards, so many persons are scared to apply. Now, some persons will just list their skills. Some persons will just kindly teach us how. I don't understand what some of you are typing in the comment section. I don't understand, but I hope, let me know if you're following me. Let me know in the comment section if you're following me. Are you learning? Am I making sense? Let me know in the comment section if you're following me. Let me know in the comment section if you're following me. Let me know in the comment section if you're following me. Let me know in the comment section if you're following me. Put it in the comment section if you're following me. Let me know in the comment section. Should I write on? Am I making sense? Am I providing your clarity? Okay, Mojisola said we are following. Oluwakemi said I'm following. James said I'm following. I'm following. Right on. All right, Ruth said I'm following. Thank you, guys. So I will just continue. So number 5 thing that most people do that make them not to earn or land clients is they are just busy listing their skill. Even if you're going to list your skill, you need to be able to demonstrate how that skill can provide value for the business owner that you're working with. I can do social media management. How can it provide value for me? Like, how can it provide value for me? And that is why sometimes people are good in listing their skills. They are good to say, oh, I can do content writing. How will that provide value for my business if I'm employing you? Some persons, it is their training in Coursera that they are still carrying on their head. You cannot invest in your own personal growth. You cannot invest in your own personal growth. You cannot invest in your personal development. And I'm not saying this because of me. You see somebody that has what you have, and they are telling you, oh, for me to teach you this thing, you cannot impart yourself. You cannot sacrifice to learn from them. I mean, you're still in 2010. I mean, you're still in 2001. If you're in this generation and you don't know that you need to sometimes clinch on other people to learn what they know, and the only skill and certification you're bragging from is Coursera and Udemy. Okay, God help you. We'll see you at the top when we all get there. Number 7 is most person operate without a clear business strategy or plan. You no get strategy. You don't even know that this business, the virtual assistant industry, is a business. You need to know how to attract clients, how to onboard clients, how to manage clients, and how to retain clients. So many persons, number 8, so many persons focus on, let me get the job done. And you don't even care about building relationship. Over time in this industry, what will get you job is the relationships that you have built. Go and mark this word anywhere. What will get you job over time? The reason why some of us might not stay out of job is because we have built, while we were focused on working, I was also focused on intentionally building relationships. If tomorrow I have issue and I reach out to one of the person I was working with and I say, oh, I have this issue. I'm looking for a client. Don't you think they will refer me? Some of my clients that I'm not working with, I reach out to them from time to time and we jump on Zoom call to just chat. Why? You need to be intentional. Where you're going, if it is only for now, you're being a virtual assistant, fine. But if you're being a virtual assistant for a long run, you need to build relationships and move with relationships in this journey. Another reason, now let's look at the problem many virtual assistants face. Finding clients. That is like one of the biggest problems that many VAs face. How do you find clients after that training? How are you able to find clients? Now, so many persons are so confused on which service am I even going to offer as a VA? So many persons don't know the service they can offer. You have consumed too many information, or you're even a newbie. You don't even know where to start. So many persons, their problem is how to write proposal and cover letter. So many persons, their problem is understanding what their clients need. How do I even understand what this person needs me to do? So many persons, their problem is they love to overpromise. Then they will not flop. They will overdeliver, overcommitting and undercommitting. So many persons, they don't know how to set boundaries. One of my students was asking me, Coach, I'm working for somebody online and he's saying he wants to see me in person. Why are you seeing me in person, brother? Brother, why do you want to see me in person? No be virtual assistant you employ. The virtual assistant you employ. My mother used to say something that when greeting pass, how are you? It comes to this place. Ogafe go greeting. It don't pass greeting. You need to clearly set boundaries when you're working. If you don't know how to set boundaries, you go turn virtual assistants, turn in-person assistants. Now, so many persons have difficulty in negotiating fair compensation for the services they render. If there's anything I do for my students, and I'm proud to say this, if there is some of them here, the likes of Jida, the past few days, she has been on my DM, trying to so many of them will get jobs. They'll come and ask me, Coach, is this a fair compensation? I will say, no, it's not. Tell the person that this salary is not enough. Being able to be confident in what you offer is one thing. Confidence is one thing that money cannot buy for you. You need somebody that can guide you to be confident in your skill. You can have the skill, but if you're not careful, you will sound less confident. So many persons struggle to set boundaries between work and personal life. I was asking my husband today, do you think I'm a very busy wife? And my husband said, yes, that I'm a very busy wife. I now said, place it on a scale. He said, 50%, you're busy with your academics. your business, and everything. 30%, you love to cook. You ensure we are not hungry. You take care of us and every other thing. 20%, you dedicate it to family. I said, that means God has solved your problem for you. I told him, God has solved your problem for you. 30%, I am fully available. I am cooking. I'm doing my duty as a wife. I'm present as a mom to our child. I'm present to you as a wife. 20%, I spend it to doing other things for our family and everything. 50%, I'm dedicating it to chasing my career, chasing my business. Since God has solved your problem, that means this marriage, we are blessed. We're not having any problem. That is because I am very careful and very intentional in balancing my relationship with my marriage. I'm intentional in balancing my personal life and my work life. If not, many people struggle with deviating from their family. They deviate from their family because they are working online. They deviate with their friends. Today's meeting, I would have canceled it. I was supposed to go hiking with my friends. But because we canceled training last week, I couldn't cancel today. If we had training last week, I would have canceled training today. I would have gone on hiking with my friends because I need to still be present for my friends so that they don't feel like it is just work, 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 work. No. And that is a struggle for many persons. So many persons feel inadequate or questioning their abilities. I have students that come to me and they're like, Coach, I feel I can do these things, but I also feel inside of me that I cannot do it. It is you questioning your ability, even knowing fully well that you can do it. So many persons, their struggle is dealing with demanding clients or difficult clients. Trust me, there are clients that will steal your mental health from you. Such clients, I tell my students to run from them. Run. Mental health is expensive. If for mental health, all the quite expensive. It is very expensive. If you lose your mental health because of work, you can't buy it back. So such clients that want to steal your mental health from you, if there's anything I try to do with people that work for me, I try not to stress them. Sometimes I try even not to complain too much because I don't know the mental space where you're in. You might be going through life because I go through life at times. So it's a struggle for so many VAs to deal with difficult clients. Now, so many persons, their struggle is writing agreements, navigating contracts, and all of that. Some other persons, their struggle is juggling multiple projects simultaneously at the same time. Am I making sense? Are you following me? Now, I like to say this. The VA industry is gender neutral. What does this mean? Anyone can be a virtual assistant. You're a man, you can be a VA. You're a woman, you can be a VA. VA is not for only women. Being a virtual assistant is not for only women. So you can be a virtual assistant as a man, as a girl, as a boy, whatever, you can be a VA. So if you've been thinking that VA industry is just for women, Tetanora, wake up from sleep. Wake up. It is not only for women. It's not a women industry. Because we have clearly stated from the beginning that this is, if you are able to offer service online, you can be a VA. Now, before the question and answer section, you might be wondering, where do we go from here? She has told us she has shared with us how we can start to be a VA, tools that we need, profitable niches. She has also shared why people are struggling with getting jobs, struggles of many VA. Where do you now walk away with all of these things that you see as a problem? And probably where do you go from here? Hold on. These are some job offers from my students. This particular student is a lawyer. So when I tell you that you do not need to leave your particular field, you don't need, this particular person is a lawyer. Can you see legal assistant for a firm in Florida? I started on Monday. You can be a VA with whatsoever degree that you have. You can be a VA. Can you see Facebook appointment setter? I got a job, ma. This is the email containing my contract. I'm glad I didn't give up. I'm excited for you. I'm glad you followed my advice to give it a shot with an open mind. This particular student, when she was applying for this job, she reached out to me and she told me that, Coach, they say I should snap my work environment. I can't forget that day. And she said, Coach, I'm scared because I have a rubber table and a rubber chair. What did I tell her? I said, me, myself, forget say you dey see beautiful environments. When I started with rubber table and rubber chair. I told her, position your rubber table and your rubber chair very well. Put some book by the side. Get a mock-up. Put pen inside. Position your laptop. Take a picture. Send to them. That was just the only thing that they needed, her workspace. Now, she was scared that they would think that she has rubber table. They will not employ her. They would employ you. They don't care about your rubber table and your rubber chair. It is only somebody who is experienced, who knows what they are saying, that can tell you this. Some coach would have told you, go to somebody's house, borrow their table and their chair. We know they live fake life for here. So these are also other offer. This particular student could not even pay for the VA class. Somebody paid for him. And I think he got this job. He got this job before our training ended. These are also other job offers from my students. There is a lot, but I can't come here and be reading job offer for you. So you can see that this one, RA role, and this is even in UK. Now, where we go from here is, there is a paid training where, and you would have heard me say, my student, my student, my student, my student, my students. That is where we go from here. If you want to be my students, you can sign up for the paid training. This paid training comes with recording also of everything we teach in class. So you're wondering, is a live training? One, it's a live paid training. I'll be on live training with you like this and walking you through everything that you need to know. Walking you through how to land jobs, skills that you need, and preparing you for that journey. Now, if you're interested in this training, what will the paid training do for you? Skill development. It will equip you with essential skills that you need to become a virtual assistant, that you need to also, it will also equip you with skills you can transfer into where you are currently without leaving what you're doing. Professional confidence. If you have listened to me carefully, you would see that I do not just tell my students, don't collect. If somebody is telling you, can I pay you 30,000? Of course, no. They can't pay you 30,000 to work for 1 month. They can't pay you 30,000. I will tell you to reject the job. It's a sufferhead job. So if you come to me, I would put that confidence in you, not to underpay yourself, not to undercharge yourself. Income opportunities. There are diverse ways that my students make money. I'll be showing you that as we progress. Time management and productivity. I will be drilling you with assignments. You'll be coming to class, so you will learn how to manage your time and be productive. Job search and application. The last cohort that we just finished their training, they are currently in their job application marathon. Now, what that does for you is, because I have taught you everything you need to know in the training, for 15 days, I'll be there with you to prepare you to show up consistently to motivate you to apply for jobs. Access to exclusive resources. I will always be there for you. You get access to templates. You get access to all the things I'm doing for my students. We're still going to talk about that in details. And long-term career growth. The training is not just about you getting started. It's about you. It's about setting you up for long-term success. What would we be learning in this training? This is a 7 to 8 weeks training. Technically, you're going to be in this training with me for 7 weeks, close to 2 months. In this training, we're going to be covering over 14 modules. We're going to be looking at who a virtual assistant is. We're going to be doing mindset shifts. We're going to be debunking myths. We're going to be looking at the actual truths, who a VA and admin assistant is. what a VA does, types of virtual assistants, benefit of being a virtual assistant, and IT services. Now we're under module 2. We're going to be looking at communication and collaboration tools, where I'm going to be teaching you Google Workspace, collaboration tools, communication tools, editing tools, video sharing tools, meeting tools, project management tools, and all of that. And I'll also be showing you places you can learn free courses where you can get recognized certifications that you can also use to build your portfolio. In module 3, I'll be teaching you how to set up as a virtual assistant, how to choose your niche, soft skills that you need as a VA, how to assess your client's need and tailor your services accordingly, technical support skills and non-technical support skills that you need. And I would also be holding you by your hands and teaching you how to build your portfolio. In module 4, I'm going to be teaching you social media management and self-promotion. You can check me out on Instagram and you can check me out on LinkedIn. So you're not hearing from a coach who is not knowledgeable. One of my students, Vivian, said her key takeaway from the training was implementing what I taught her about on LinkedIn. That was how she got her job. It was not far. Some things are not rocket science. The goal is, can you implement what you are learning? It's not even about registering for a training. You can register for this training and gain nothing because you're not implementing. So I'm going to be teaching you social media management and self-promotion, how to create and optimize your profile, LinkedIn and Instagram, how to market and promote yourself, how to build a faceless brand, how to promote your services to potential clients. We'll be covering that. In module 5, we'll be looking at places to find VA jobs. I'll be training you on how I used UPWORK to scale my earning, how to write winning proposals on UPWORK and other proposals you're going to be sending for jobs, how to make your profile stand out, how to apply for jobs on UPWORK and answer questions, and other different sites you can use to apply for VA jobs. In module 6, because the goal of this training is not just for you to apply for jobs, it is also for you to build yourself as a brand. We're going to be looking at the business of virtual assistants, client attraction, client retention, management, and onboarding in module 6. Now, in module 7, we're going to be looking at a little bit of digital marketing and affiliate marketing. I'm going to be teaching you what digital marketing and affiliate marketing is, how to become a digital marketer, understanding affiliate marketing and how it works, platform and tools you can use for affiliate products, and strategies for selling online. I have a different digital marketing course. So in case you're wondering, is it the same thing with my digital marketing course? The answer is no. But this is just a little snippet that I added so that I can just expose my students to this industry. Now in module 8, we have content creation. I'm teaching you video editing. I'm teaching you carousels. I'm teaching you reels. I'm teaching you how to create single posts and flyers. I'm teaching you how to use design app like CapCut, Lightroom. I'm teaching you how to use video app like CapCut and InShot. In module 9, okay, I'm teaching you how to use design app like Canva. In module 9, we are now going into, for those of us who be like, oh, I do not have any place that I have specialty in. Coach, where do I start? I'm going to be teaching you 10 services you can begin to offer as a VA in this training. So in module 9, we'll cover the first 5. The first 5 is calendar management, appointment setting, travel booking, content writing and tools, email management, social media management. The next 5, we'll look at it in module 10. We're looking at SEO and web research, customer service support, lead generation and tools, telemarketing and cold calling, and sales. Now, in module 11, we're looking at CRM tools like HubSpot, Salesforce, Zoho, and all of that. We're looking at time management app, security tools, how to use AI like ChatGPT to like create content, build content calendar, build your content strategy, and how to deliver high quality service. You're already probably feeling like, Kai, this is a lot, right? In module 12, we're looking at earning strategy. I don't also want to finish training you and leave you confused on how to place value or how to place price on what you're offering. So I'm going to be teaching you different types of packages, how to set your rates, how to negotiate your rates, how to draft contracts, how to price your services, how to scale your earning in the online space, and different payment options that you can use to receive money from abroad. It's not only PayPal. There is other platforms that you can use that my students are currently using to receive money from abroad. Now, in module 13, I'm going to be teaching you how to write your CV, how to ace your interview, possible interview questions, how to set up your home office, how to manage distractions, and other ways you can reach out to clients online and as you're working. Are you following me? That is not all, guys. Let me know in the comment section if you're following me. Are you with me? Should I ride on? Are you feeling like this is already a lot that I'm going to teach you? Are you feeling, is this real? Of course, it is real. I have taught 4 cohorts already with this same strategy, deliver the same promise that I made over and over again. So the next cohort is not an exception. Are you following me? Am I making sense? Should I ride on? I'm seeing go on. Yes, ma'am, I'm following. Awesome. Now we have bonuses in this training. And I can tell you from a place of confidence that this virtual assistant training is different from all these trainings that you have taken. Let me not mention name. You're going to have an Upwork proposal template from me. This proposal template, I'm going to list it for sale soon. People will buy it if they want to have access to my proposal templates. We're going to have a 15 days job application marathon where I am showing up 15 days in your cohorts to like motivate you to apply for jobs with everything I have taught you. We're going to have Upwork review, portfolio review, CV and resume review. We started it today in my community. We are going to do this in the training, but that is not all. After I review in the training, obviously I might not go round to everybody. So every first, second, and third Saturday of the month, today's Saturday, we spent it on CV and resume review. If you think it's a lie, when you're done watching this video, check the video that I did today. I finished CV review with my students. After 30 minutes, we started this training. So I'm not telling you what I cannot do. I'm telling you what we are currently doing. So I'm not leaving you to figure things confused all by yourself, because that is what so many trainings have done for you. You finish taking training, they make you more confused than you are. I am not part of that type of coach. And you can see I speak with knowledge. I'm not reading script as I'm talking to you. Now, you're going to have live access to our community. We have over 750 students. So you have access to the community. You have access to your video recording. All classes will be recorded. So you have access to the video recording. Other activities in the training that we're going to do is every day of class, you have practical assignments. So I will give you practical assignments that would help you build your portfolio and build real world instances. You have work templates, interview prep. We're going to do interview prep, how to ace your interview before we finally end the training. We have portfolio creation and free resources. By the time we're finishing the training, you would have created your portfolio and have a working portfolio. You have access to free trainings that I'll be doing from time to time for my students, like the CV review, the portfolio review, the Upwork and LinkedIn review. Is a free training. You're not paying for it. It's me going the extra mile to see you succeed. Some coach, they know to send you. And you are also living with at least 5 to 10 services you can begin to offer, even if you're confused. I'm also providing you clarity on longer career plan, longer career paths you can follow, and how you can start doing it. Why starting small? 1 or 2 students will have access to an internship in virtual click support, which is my brand. We're going to be working in this particular cohort. We're going to be working on 3 major projects that can help you build. I didn't do these 3 major projects with my last cohort. If they are here now, they feel a verse. But it is what it is. You know that your coach, in every cohort, I do something different. Now, for this particular cohort, we also have the other extra bonus is I'm going to bring in an instructor that will teach you data entry for free using Excel. I'm going to bring in an instructor that will teach you crypto airdrop for free. I'm also going to bring an instructor that will teach you graphic design for free. They are all extra bonuses of this training. So again, if you're convinced that this is where you are, you've already probably made up your mind by now that I am in with this. I am here and I'm sticking on to this community. This is one community that goes above and beyond for value. That is what I want my community to be like. I'm not here for the short term. I'm here for the long term. That is why I am building people. So these are also some of my students that went into the crypto airdrop space after the training. These are some of their earning. And to you, this might look insignificant, but this is money you earn from just a free training. Like money you earn from just a free training. It is not insignificant. These are some testimonials from some of our students that took the airdrop serious. And you can be doing your virtual assistant and be doing the airdrop. Our instructor in the airdrop field, she's very knowledgeable. So I know they do things when they make sense, right? So how much right now, if you do not know about this course, you're not following me. Nobody has told you about this training before. You've not seen the price of this training before. How much are you willing to pay for this life-changing opportunity? Let me know in the comment section. How much are you willing to pay? If I ask you right now, you don't know about this training, you're not following me, you have not even paid, because some of my students that have paid might be here, I don't know. But you are just meeting me for the first time, assuming you're just meeting us for the first time, and you want to register for this training. How much are you willing to pay for this life-changing opportunity? How much are you willing to pay? How much are you willing to pay? So Ibrahim said, truly you're a coach, ma. Thank you so much, Ibrahim. I appreciate your kind words. How much are you willing to pay? Some persons were even making registration as I'm teaching. How much are you willing to pay for this life-changing opportunity? If you're just seeing me for the first time, you don't know me from anywhere, and you're seeing this training presented to you, how much are you willing to pay? How much are you willing to pay? Let me know in the comment section. $60. Kemi said $60. Chantel said, I am just coming in. Chantel, you can always watch like the video. And Ijoluwa says she's the best. Thank you. I will pay for your high value delivery in pounds. Tola, thank you. Sarah said, I am following, ma. So tell me, Kemi already said $60. Fine, but you're not going to pay $60. Tola said, high value delivery in pounds. Thank you so much for that. Guys, let me know how much. We're just rubbing minds. Let me know how much you're going to pay for this life-changing opportunity. If you don't know about this training before, you're just seeing it for the first time, like you're just coming to this training for the first time, how much will you say, oh, I think I can offer this, anything that will take me out of 8 to 5, ma'am, ready. Chika, you're funny. So let me know, guys. Let me know. We are like almost 83% here, which is amazing. So let me know, how much can you say? I am ready to. I can commit this amount to learn from. I'd pay a lot for all this information in the training. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just seeing you for the first time. You're a coach, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. All right. All right. Somebody say, okay, Moji Sola said 40K. Awesome, but I'm not going to charge you 40K, right? I'm not going to charge you 40K. This journey, before we get to the payments and everything, this journey is for you. This journey is for you if you own a smartphone. Your phone is not a limitation. Like, your phone is not a limitation. If you own a smartphone, if you have a laptop, if you have zero tech skill, I'm going to train you. Like, I'm going to literally train you. So if you have zero tech skill, you have some and you want to improve on it, you have desire to make money online or assist business owners, become an independent contractor, leave your 9 to 5, have time, like, you're self-driven, you're highly proactive, you have the urge to upskill and attain your desired financial freedom. This training is also for you if you're hustle of the daily commuting to job, like hustling to and fro, when you can just sit at home, work from your bedside, you're drinking your juice, your leg is hanged on your table, and you're earning your money either weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, depending on how your client wants to pay you. You're also interested in starting what we pay you online, but you're not interested in buying and selling or showing your face online, because you can become a virtual assistant and you don't need to show your face, right? And you want to also be a present parent. You want to be a present child to your family. You want to be a child, like, you want to be present for your children, provide for them financially without having to sacrifice, like, your peace of mind and everything. You're a student who is looking for, what will I do next when I graduate? You're looking for how to upscale and all of those things. Then this journey is for you. This training is for you. If you're looking to learn also, this training is also for you. If you're looking to learn from a coach who has worked with international clients, landed multiple dollar-paying gigs in her journey, you're looking for a coach who will hold you by your hands and explain in simple terms, easy things, so that you can understand it. You're looking for a coach who is active in the industry, offering services to clients, and is willing to teach you practical aspects. And no, they worry too much about telling people theory. You don't need theory in this field. What you need is practical. You're willing to be mentored by a coach. I would be your mentor, of course. I don't have a mentorship training yet. I'm working on launching my mentorship group next year. For those who do not want the training, you can sign up for mentorship. But being my student, automatically, I am your mentor. Because tell me why Jida will be disturbing me on how much she should charge her clients, on why she should be telling me, coach, what should I reply my clients? Or why all my students, I'm just targeting Jida today and I know she's here. So we made money from. So Kachi said, I remember the last airdrop that we made money from. So I'm not lying. I know so many of my students are here and they can bear testimony to what I am telling you if you're meeting me for the first time and if you're not in our community already. So I am not just teaching you what will not work. I am practically explaining practical terms to you because I'm actively involved in the industry. I will teach you all the strategies and tactics that I've used to land high-paying jobs. I will teach you tactics and strategies you can use to make money online, because that is what I do. The only thing that keeps me awake at night, my husband is here. He just commented, but I will not mention his name. But he's here. He just commented. The only thing that my husband will tell you that keeps me awake at night is how to make money. It is an area that I have mastered, and I'll be telling you how to do it. Now, I'm also going to be, you're looking for somebody who will be your mentor, give you access to reach out to them. No matter the amount you pay me, the fact that you have access to me is worth more than the money you're going to pay me. The fact that you have access to me, to reach out to me, to ask me question in my DM and I would answer is worth more than whatsoever you're paying me. And you're also looking for somebody that is a teacher who can understand you and teach you, who has taught in local and international setting. And you want to be my student. The truth is, what no coach will tell you is to really succeed in this industry, you need to understand your unique selling proposition. And that can only come from clarity. So many persons are confused is because they don't have clarity. So, and that is the truth that most persons will not tell you. You need to know your unique selling proposition. And that is what I'll be explaining to you in this training. So if you have a bachelor's degree, you have a master's degree, you are an undergrad, or even you just have your HND, you have your ND, you just have basic education, all you just need is the right coaching, the right clarity, and on how you can approach the industry, and you will scale. So, for instance, you have a bachelor's degree in marketing. Why are you looking for administrative support jobs? That is not where you should be. Like, that is not where you should be. I would provide all of those clarity and positioning that you need in the VA training. So the training days are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Training days are Monday. Okay, Lara said, I wish I found you yesterday ago. I have signed up for your course. I just paid $60 to... So Laura said, I wish I found you years ago. I have signed up for your course. I have paid courses $60 to $100 and I'm still stuck. So I think Laura is saying that she just signed up for my course and she has paid for courses like $60, $100. And with what I am teaching, she's still stuck, right? Laura, is it the digital marketing class? Are you talking about the digital marketing class? I saw when he commented. Michelle said, I saw when he commented. How do you know that he's my husband? I just pray I can afford this. I will pay anything for this life-changing opportunity. Money cannot, quality, not quantify. I don't not qualify. Okay, Blessing said, money cannot. Well done, girly. Thank you, Cynthia. Appreciate. So the training days are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The time is 7 p.m. Nigerian time, GMT +1. So I think Nigerian and UK, they are in the same time zone. So if you're in other countries, we have students from Kenya. I can comfortably tell you that we have students across, if most people from English-speaking country, they've taken my training. We have students from US, we have students from Canada, UK, Nigeria, Kenyan. We have students from different places. How would you do it for me? I'm in Canada, the time zone difference. Classes are recorded, right? All trainings are live on Zoom, right? And they are recorded and will be shared like almost immediately after the training. So it's either you join when you can. I'm talking about extra. It's either you join where you can and catch up on live recording, or you sacrifice this next 2 months to be joining the training. There's a training I currently join now by 3 a.m. my time. The training is 9 a.m. Nigerian time, but it's 3 a.m. my time. I used to wake up and join it because I feel like that is the least I can do for myself. So it depends what you feel like. Can I do this? Like you can prepare for it ahead of it. Now, what do you stand to gain? Everything, like I said. What do you stand to lose? Absolutely nothing. And again, I would still like talk about what so many of my students are saying. I must say from your heart, may Almighty God bless and increase you in all ramification. I'm still on module 4, but man, I am so elated because my colleagues here are wondering, what is wrong with admin, oh, not knowing that the knowledge I have gained this evening can never leave me alone. Chai, coach, you do this for me. Like this is a place to be. Chinyere is a very good teacher, detailed and honest. Trust me, she's excellent. You will get more value than you ever bargained for. Thank you, Ma, for the much you have imparted in me. I recommend you to join this class. It is endless. I don't want to come and start reading or keep reading what my students. This summarizes my thought about you. Last year, I paid for a class like this, and the trainer ended up sending people off her group with her mannerism. I can go on and on. I just want you to know that you are very much appreciated. God sees your heart and intent. Some collect money and yet can't impart. Yes, your ability to reach the heart of your trainees is just awesome. Just know that we hold you in high esteem. May God bless you. I can't keep reading testimonials. Testimonials are endless. Even testimonials of cohort 4, I have not posted it. That is because when your skill speaks for you, you don't need to be pasting billboard everywhere. Okay, said price, I am ready. If I'm working, I can't make the time because I'll be at work. Esther, you can reach out to whoever has sent you this link, and I can see how I can be best support for that. But it depends on what time you go to work and all of that, right? So at this point, I want you to reach out to whoever you got the link of this training from. If you're in my free group, I would share with you how to sign up after this training. You saw the link of this training on either somebody's status, you saw it on somebody's group. Reach out to them and ask them how to register. I'm not going to drop my payment details because I want to give like all the people who are the virtual assistant course is promoted by affiliates. What I'm telling you is, I do not know who registered from affiliate link. All I know is that you're my students. I'm the one who will onboard you. I'm the one who will train you. I'm the one who you would have access to for life. At least I will say for life. Until you have made it, maybe you will stop. I'm the one you would have access to her community. It doesn't matter whose link you register with. So at this point, the training fee. Tola said, big companies do not advertise. Chinyere, your value is your advert. Thank you. Okay, Esther said, I joined on your status on Instagram. Esther, you can send me a DM if you joined on my status on Instagram. We can think about like a way around it. So if you joined from my Instagram, and you notice I did not drop my Instagram handle so that I'm not taking the credit of my affiliates. So if you got this link from somebody recommended you, Oluchi said, Ma, I'm willing and ready to learn from you. I want you to be my mentor. Oluchi, I don't know if you got this link from me or you got it from affiliates. Reach out to whoever that you got this link from to sign up. Cohort 5 starts on Wednesday. We are literally less than 4 days to the start of this next cohort. So if you want to join the next cohort, the training fee is 30,000. If you're paying 30,000, you can use they are going to give you their link or whatever method they are going to show you how to sign up. If you're coming through me, if you want to pay through dollar, you want to use Cash App, PayPal, you can still reach out to them for that best direction. They will get back to me on that. So that's that. Training starts October 9. Today is October 5. We're just 4 days to the start of this cohort. So if you're ready to join cohort 5, today, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you shouldn't pay. If you don't pay already. If you don't pay already to join the next cohort. The next training will probably be towards the end of November and early December. But if you want to be part of this one that starts this month, go and register. This training is worth more than 30,000. You already saw everything I would provide. And having a coach that is present, Okay, Chantel said, I just found you on YouTube when I was trolling. I think it's up V or OK or PV. Please guide Chantel. I don't know how you were going to do that. Chantel, I don't know, but send me a DM. Send me a DM. Send me a DM. Send me a DM. Chantel, just hold on. We're going to talk about that on how you can connect with me. I'm probably going to just give you my phone number so that I'm not dropping. I'm trying not to direct people directly to me. Register through anybody you got the link from. And do not worry about, I'm the one that will teach you. I'm the one that will mentor you. I'm the one that will guide you. So I'm trying to be careful so that some people will not start running to me and thinking that registering through me is a benefit. If you see the link through me, register through me. But if you saw the link through somebody, you saw it on their status, you saw it on their group, because some persons are affiliates and they have groups where they are promoting this course. Please and please, the first step to being my students is to be truthful. Go and register through them. The first step to be my students is to be truthful. Whether you register through them or through me, it does not matter. I don't care. Just go and register through them because they are the one who made you to see me. They are the one who brought you to this training. So go and register through them. Is there room for pay instrumental? You can pay instrumental probably today, but for you to join the training on Wednesday, I need your full payments. That's where we are not chasing anybody around. In the past, we've allowed people to take the training, pay at the end of the month, pay when salary come, they no pay. So once beaten, twice shy. So if you want to pay for the training, you can pay twice. It is 30,000. You can pay your first instrumental. But if your second instrumental does not get to me by the time the training has started, you will join the next cohort. Or you can choose to start paying your instrumental to join the next cohort, which is easy for you. Now, how have I been able to make 1K to 3K in a month? I work with 3 clients and each of them pay me nothing less than, the highest I am paid is $30 per hour. So when somebody tells you they are earning $30 per hour, you probably will be doing the calculation in your head already. How much is $30 per hour to Naira? You're probably doing that calculation already, but it's fine. So I work $30. I work $30 per hour and I work 40 hours in a month, and that is $120. I have another client that pays me $20 per hour and it's 10 hours every week, 40 hours a month. That is $800. I have another client that pay me $15 per hour. I do 30 hours per month for them, and that is 45, and that is $450. So in a month, I comfortably scale 1 to 3K, and it also depends on the number of hours I work that month. So it is possible to make this much amount working from your house and working from your home. It is possible. It is doable. Now, registration is ongoing already, so waste no time to secure your slots. We are almost at the peak of not accepting people again. In all honesty, we are almost at the peak of not accepting people again. So if you want to join the next cohorts, then hurry now and go and register. Okay, Kemi said, I have sent message on Instagram already. All right, Kemi, I would attend to that. Cohort 5 training starts October 9. By October 9, cohort 5 training starts. So go and sign up. October 9 is Wednesday, which is in 5 days' time. We're going to be ironing it out. I'm going to be walking you through all of this. I'm going to be providing that clarity that you need. And I'm going to be in this journey with you for 7 weeks. And you're just paying 30,000 Naira. Hopefully by next year, this training will become more pricier, in all honesty, because I feel like I'm not sure. Please, I want to join. I'm not sure there is any coach. I am not sure there is any coach currently that do as much as I do. Most of my students have taken trainings from people. And I'm telling you for a fact, For people to have said the same thing consecutively, you should have known that this person has value. They know what they're saying. So no coach will do as much as I'm doing for my students. Imagine starting CV review, UPWORK review, LinkedIn review, even after your training has elapsed. I am still doing that for you. Go and look for it. And there are people who are more pricey than this. This price is at 30,000 because of mostly my Nigerian audience. I'm considerate of the Nigerian economy. If not, it no go be 30,000. It can't be 30,000. So take advantage of this training. Take advantage of this opportunity while you can. Now, when this training started, it was 25,000. I had some people that did not join the first cohort. They did not join the second cohort. One person reached out to me recently and just like, is it now 30,000? Of course, it will soon go to 40,000 because it's valuable. I know what I'm saying. I know the effort I'm putting into it. How many coaches has time to come and do CV review with you, portfolio review with you, UPWORK review with you after your training has ended with them? How many persons has that time? How many coaches have time to come and listen to you, have rant section with you, still communicate with you after the money you have paid for them has elapsed? How many coaches has time to come and be sharing jobs with you that you would apply to? Have time to be recommending you to job. And I do all of this for my students. So the 45 days virtual assistant training is designed for you in mind. It is designed for you in mind, aside from holding you by hands. Chantel, when I mean Nigerian, I'm just talking about like the African economy itself, because I know that the African economy is tough. And most of my audience come from like Nigeria, come from Uganda, Cameroon. We have students from Cameroon. We have students from Kenya. We have students from like literally everywhere. So please, how many hours a day I want to so I can register now or no? The training is for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Some days it is 7 to 9. Some days it is 7 to 10, depending on what we are covering that day. Recently, so in between the training for this next cohort, we'll have like 5 to 10 minutes break in between so that people can grab snacks. Initially, what I just do is I teach for 3 hours straight. I teach for 2 hours straight. But from this next cohort, we're going to start having like maybe 10 minutes break in between so that people, I'm waiting for your number as you promised. All right. Chantel, I'm just going to, please do not send me a message. You only have access to my phone number when you have paid for the training. The only person who is permitted to chat me is Chantel. That is because she's joining from YouTube. If you chat me and you have not registered, I will not answer you. Go and register. The person will direct you on how to get to me. Okay, if you're here, please drop my number for Chantel to reach out to me. You can drop my WhatsApp number for her to send me a DM. If you send me a DM and you have not registered for the training, I will not answer you. The person you should be disturbing is the person who are giving you the link. They would answer all of your questions. They are as ready as I am. They are all my students. All of them, they are all my students. They know me. They have access to me. So all the information you need, I'm interested. I need to register ASAP. Tell me, I don't know, just if you've not gotten the account detail, I think my assistant should have sent the account detail to you. But if she has not sent that, just give me a moment. I need a sponsor. My dear, I'm not sure the sponsors, they come this live training. So this training is for you in mind, and it's proving to take you from a complete beginner to a pro level and interview ready in 7 weeks. If you take it serious, if you implement what you've learned. Okay, Chantel, what you should do is check my description on my Instagram. Check my description on this YouTube. Check the description on my YouTube. You will see my Instagram handle there. I think that is the best way to get to me. You also see my email address there. So click there and so right now I'll begin to take questions of people. Chantel, check the description on my YouTube. Check my YouTube description. You will see my email address there. You can send me an email, or you will also see my LinkedIn, and you will see my Instagram handle. You can connect with me through that moment, because I know that if I drop numbers, some persons will still chat me up. Right? So guys, I will start taking your questions and answer right now. Esther said, how do I register, ma? Esther, just be patient. I'm going to come to to Instagram soon to like attend to you. So guys, let me know, like if you have any questions, begin to pop in your questions and I'll begin to answer. If you have any question, begin to send in your questions and I'll begin to answer. If you have any questions, begin to send in your questions and I'll begin to answer. Begin to send in your questions and I'll begin to answer. One of my students say, after listening to this free training, I can't wait to start, because so many persons have paid for this class without even listening to me talk, right? Somebody say, after listening to this free training, I can't wait to start. Don't worry, by Wednesday, we are setting the ball rolling. So if you have any question, now is the time to ask. If you have any question, now is the time to ask. I want to go into social media management. Will there be practical exercise on that? Yes, there will be. Of course, there will be. Of course, from beginning of the class, there is practical tasks you're doing on social media management, because you'll be documenting all your journey. So Laura, you have nothing to be worried about. There is practical tasks for you to do. More questions, begin to send in your questions. Begin to send in your questions. Send in your questions, guys. More questions. Okay, guys, if we do not have any question, I want to sincerely, I hope using only phone will limit us. Your phone, Chiamaka, is not a limitation. It is just that where somebody that is running will get to on time, you're probably going to be working because you're using a phone. Will you get these people like me? I paid without even attending the live training. Thank you, Arietta. Thank you so much. Thanks for your lecture. Please explain value proposition. Tola, what do you mean by value proposition? Are you talking about unique selling points? So your phone is not a limitation, Chiamaka. You can still get value with your phone. When you begin to get jobs and all of that, you can begin to save to get a laptop. But do not wait because you think you have a phone. And where's the precious time that you would have used to develop yourself? Okay? Unique selling points is part of the things I'll be teaching you. If I teach you unique selling points, now waiting I will come teach you for the training. It's part of the things I'll be teaching you in the clarity section. It's that unique perspective that you bring that differentiates you. I'll just say it like this. Your unique selling proposition is what differentiates you from other VAs. The November cohort, there is no date yet. There is no date yet for the November cohort. So if you want to join the November cohort, just go ahead to sign up. I'm going to create the group for November cohort and add you there. Then we're going to talk about the date. This class has to start first before I propose a date for November. So you can sign up. Hope we can use only our phone. I already said routes that you can use your phone. Hope I'm not running past my legs. Tola, don't worry. Value proposition, I would explain all of this in the training for you. So you do not have to worry any single thing. And again, after all the classes, you have opportunity to ask questions. Like you have opportunity to ask questions. There is accountability groups. So we're going to create accountability groups where even if you do not remember your question in the training, you can put your question in the accountability group. I'll be in the accountability group. We have accountability admins and other of your peers will also be there. 30K is the last prize. If there's anything like last prize, that my 30K is please, is 30K your last prize? My dear, even 29,999, I no agree. Because you have access to me, like literally. People like Alero were recommended job in the training, right? And she's currently working. And I can keep listing and listing. So like 30,000 is even it is you getting everything for like free of charge. So Comfort, you can go ahead to register for the training. I'll just add you, but we're going to start talking about November on when we get to, let this cohort start first, then we can focus on November. But the dates would be towards the end of November because I need to finish this particular cohort before I start another cohort. I hope that helps. So for those of us who are following me on Instagram, just send a DM, I want to register, and we'll send you like the account details. You can also use the link on my bio to register. If you're in my group, like there's a group I created today where people join, I'm going to send you direction on how to register once we are done with this training. So you have nothing to worry about. In the meantime, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming to listen to me. Thank you for spending. The price of this course is a bargain, and I'm happy I found you. I signed up 2 days ago, and I can't wait to start. Thank you, Laura. You see, most people have even signed up already. So I can't wait for us to start. Like, I can't wait. It's a bargain already, in all honesty. If you're still looking for discounts at this point, that means I don't know what to say. I know even they do discounts. That's just the truth. I can't do discounts on what is involved already. This is a close to 2 months of training you, 2 months of sitting, directing you, and it doesn't end there. You have access to me, which is worth more than 30K. If I'm launching my mentorship, it can't be for 30,000. I'm looking at mentorship being from 50,000, 60,000. Because I know what I'm saying. Somebody once said that it is the value I bring. That is what we advertise what I'm doing. I'm not pasting billboard everywhere, shouting. No. I know the value I bring to the table. So the fact that you would have access to me, you don't need to register in my mentorship when I start, is already worth more than 30K. So, and I'm not doing it because I have all the time in the world. I'm making this very clear. I'm doing it because I'm intentional about Africans being better. I'm intentional about my African siblings, like people from other African nations, people from Nigeria. That is why it is this cheap. And trust me, most of the people that register from this training, they are in UK, they are in Canada, they are in US. So that means they are cheating me when they are paying me 30,000. They are literally cheating me. But it is what it is. Take advantage of this opportunity now that it is 30,000. Rush, run, reach out to whoever that directed you to this training and sign up with their link. And I would see you in my DM after you sign up. I would put you in the group by myself. I would onboard you by myself. We're going to do our welcome party. I did not even include financial management. The last thing I teach my students is how to manage their finances. And that is what we used to do our party with. So you're in for a long run. You're in for the best. So grab it while you can. And I cannot wait to see you in the training. I love you all. I look forward to seeing you succeed. I look forward to seeing you become the better version of yourself. I look forward to seeing you living life in your own terms, enjoying freelancing, working remotely, and getting all of what life has to offer for you. Take care, guys, and I would see you in the training if you decide to register. If you have registered,